Hi, my name is Michelle Vaughn, and I'm a certified yoga teacher. Today, I am going to guide you in a practice to help improve your balance. We'll do several balancing exercises throughout the class to give you practice. And we'll work on firming the core, firming the low back, which are two key areas that will help your balance. Let's begin. And have a couple blocks handy. You can have books if you don't have blocks. We'll use those for some of our balance poses. And if you can be by a wall, that might be helpful. Or if you're near a countertop or a tabletop or a back of a chair, might be nice. So have something near you that you can reach out and just touch to ground yourself in balance as we move in our balance postures. Begin in Tadasana, standing mountain pose. And begin with a big inhale, reach to the ceiling, look up. Exhale, lower your arms, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your feet. Do it again. Inhale, reach, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, look down. Inhale, one more deep, full inhale. And big, full exhale. Allow your arms to relax at your sides. Pick up your toes, wiggle them, spread them apart. See if you can see the mat in between your toes when you spread them apart. Nice and wide, just like you do with your fingers. Spread your toes as far away from each other as you can. And relax your toes to the mat. Come up on your toes, lift your heels up. First, balance. Just notice what's happening. If you're wobbling, moving, just notice. Come back on your heels, lift your toes. Maybe you lift the balls of your feet. And come up on your toes, lift your heels. Back on the heels, lift your toes, lift the balls of your feet. And one more time, up on your toes. Hold here. Fire up your legs. We're starting to warm up our legs. Firm your core. Lower your heels to the mat. Pull your toes up off the mat. Pull the balls of your feet up. And even pull one foot up and then the other. So rocking on one heel and then the other. Allow both feet to rest on the mat. I meant to time myself. Take a look at your feet. Make sure that they are parallel to each other. You can have a little bit of space in between your feet. You can maybe have a little more space if you feel like that's more comfortable in your hips. However much space you have between your feet is up to you. But find that place where you can have nice connection with all the sides of your feet, outside, inside, front, back, connecting to the mat. And place just a small micro bend in your knees. Tuck your tailbone under just a little bit. Firm your belly by pulling your belly button in towards your spine and up towards your sternum. So you're firing up that belly, firming the whole belly area. And relax your arms at your sides, yeah. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the crown of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Do it again, this time inhale, draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Really exaggerate, pull them up, reach up high with the shoulders. Exhale, allow them to relax. Do it again. Inhale, draw your shoulders up. And this time, exhale, drawing your shoulder blades together in the back. And now let the rest of your breath go and relax your shoulders away from your ears. And here we have a nice, firm, solid Tadasana mountain pose. And let's warm up before we begin any firming of our core and core exercises and any balance exercises. We're going to warm up just a little bit. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lean to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lean to the other side. And do it again. Reach tall and bend to the side. Reach and bend and reach and bend. One more time. Reach, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate to the right. Arms come parallel to the floor. Yeah. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, rotate to the left. Arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate back and forth. Warming up the spine, warming up the arms and the legs. Keep going. And reach. And reach. Last time, rotate left. Reach tall. Allow your arms to relax. Move your shoulders in a nice circle. Go one way and then rotate in the other direction. Allow your arms to rest at your side. Shift your weight to your left foot. Raise your right foot off the mat. Hover it in front of you and just shake out your leg. You can even move your thigh muscles with your hand, but shake out that leg. Notice how the standing leg fires up. All the muscles around that ankle are working to balance you, hold you up. And switch. All the weight goes into your right leg. And lift your left foot off the mat. Shake your left leg. Just move, wiggle, whatever feels good. Warm up your ankles. Warm up your knee. Just find something that feels nice and loose. Easy. Already working on the balance. Lower that foot to the mat. Lower to the mat, down to your knees. Come up on both knees and extend the right leg out to the side. Right foot is flat on the mat and right hand reaches to the sky and lean to the left. Just find some nice length along that right side. See if you can get lots of space in between your ribs on your right side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the right arm and switch. Left leg straight out to the side. Left foot flat on the mat. Inhale, reach up with the left arm. Exhale, lean to the right. Feel the stretch along your left side. And inhale. And relax. Come to tabletop. Wrist creases are parallel with the front or the short edge of the mat. Wrists are right under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. And knees are hips width apart. So build a nice table with 4 stable legs, and you decide what to do with your toes. Some people like to curl their toes under. Some people like to have the tops of their feet on the mat. Both work. Begin with some cat-cow, starting with cow. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, round your back. Inhale and exhale. And keep going. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. 1 more of each. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to tabletop and shift your weight in your hips to the right. Come back to center and shift your weight to your left. Hips center, move your hips to the right. And center and left. Continuing to warm up your hips, all the joints in your knees. Come back to center and lower your hips to your calves for child's pose. Walk the palms of your hands towards the front of the mat. Lower your head towards the mat. It may not touch the mat, that's okay. If your forehead touches the mat, rest your forehead on the mat. Enjoy a nice low back stretch. Inhale back to tabletop. Adjust so your wrists are under your shoulders. And extend your right leg straight out behind you. Flex your right foot. Lower your right knee to the mat. Extend your left leg straight out and back. Flex your foot. Fire up your leg. Firm your core as we do all of these exercises, lifting our limbs off the mat. Be aware of your core, pulling your belly button into your spine, firming this whole area, firming your low back. Lower your left knee to the mat. Extend your right arm straight out in front of you. Gazing down to the mat. Hopefully I'll give instructions so you don't have to look and watch, so that you can relax your neck and your head, gazing straight down to the mat. Lower your right hand to the mat. Reach your left arm out in front, reaching your fingertips forward. Left arm is parallel to the mat. Lower your left hand to the mat. Right leg again. Reach the right leg out and back. Flex your foot, fire up your leg. Core area is firm. Right leg remains hovered over the mat. Your right leg is parallel to the mat. Right foot is flexed. Reach your left hand out in front. So your left arm is parallel to the mat. Your right leg is parallel to the mat. Keep flexing that right foot. And see how much space you can get between your left fingertips and your right heel. So move your left hand away from your shoulder, your right foot away from your hip, and lengthen the spine. Keep the belly firm. Strengthening your core, practicing balance. Lower the raised limbs and switch. Right arm comes parallel to the floor. Left leg parallel to the floor. Left foot is flexed. Reaching with the right fingertips, pressing behind you with the left foot. Fire it up. And lower. And one more each side. Right leg, left arm. Hold. And breathe. Lower the raised limbs last time. Right arm out, left leg out. Reach, lengthen the spine. Pressing left palm firmly into the mat. That will help your balance. Keeping the core firm helps your balance. Lower your limbs. Rest your hips on your calves for another child's pose. Walk the palms towards the front of the mat. If your head is touching the mat, relax your head towards the mat. If your head doesn't reach the mat, that's fine. Find a comfortable position to stretch your low back. Inhale, back to tabletop, and find your way to a seated position. Soles of the feet flat on the mat. Sit bones connect with the mat. Inhale, hug your chest into your knees. As you do that, lift your chest. Lengthen your spine. Keeping your spine long, your chest lifted. Exhale and relax your shoulders. Inhale again, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Let go of your knees. Think about your knees and look at your knees and see if you can draw your knees in towards each other. They don't have to touch, but keep drawing them in towards each other. Squeeze them in. And it helps to squeeze the upper legs, the inner thighs, your knees. Squeeze them in towards each other. So your legs are really fired up right now. You can feel your thigh muscles. And now focus on your belly, your core area. Pull your belly button in to your spine. Check and make sure you're not collapsing. And do that by lifting your chest, lengthening your spine. So already your core is engaged. You're practicing your balance. Place your arms parallel to your mat. Palms are open, facing each other. This is half boat pose. Knees are squeezing into the center. Belly is squeezing in. Spine is long and tall. Chest is lifted. Breathe. Exhale, sigh it out. It's hard work. Good job. Inhale, rise up, hug your knees. Give your core and your back just a little break. You know we're going to do it again. So give yourself a little break. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. As you sigh it out, arms come parallel to the floor. Lift your chest. Lengthen your spine. Put your belly button into your spine. Squeeze your knees in towards each other. Lower your shoulder blades towards the mat just a little bit farther than you were the first time. Core should be just really fired up right now. You could be shaking, your legs might be shaking, that's okay. If you want to add a leg lift, feel free. If that doesn't work for you, keep both feet flat on the mat. Lower that foot, rise up, hug your knee. One deep breath in and out, back to boat pose. Arms parallel, back straight, chest lifted. If you want to lift a foot, lift the right foot. Flex the right foot. Hold here. Think of something fun and wonderful. Take your mind off your belly for just a moment. Lower your right foot, come up, hug your chest. Sigh it out. Take a deep breath in, lift your chest, lengthen your spine, engage your core. Arms parallel to the floor, slowly lower. Stay working right here. If you want to add a leg lift, lift one leg. If you want to lift both legs, lift both legs. Nice, firm core. Keep your spine long and tall. This combines balance, core strength, low back strength, thigh strength. You got all kinds of stuff working and going on here. Good job. And place the feet on the mat. Hug your knees in to your chest. Nice work. Palms come behind you, flat on the mat. Lower your knees first to one side and then the other. hips. One more, back to one side. Come back to center and find your way to standing. Find your mountain pose. If you like to have blocks, have those right beside you. Soles of the feet flat on the mat. Slight bend in the knees, tuck your tailbone under, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders. And inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. Hang loose like a rag doll for a few breaths. Allow your head to fall towards the floor. And shake it yes and no. Inhale, rise, reach towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your legs. Palms can find their way to your thighs, to your shins. Avoid pressing on your knees. So palms on your thigh, your shin. Perhaps you're able to reach the ground. You can do that, but your legs are straight. Big exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach tall, and exhale. Big breath in and out. Inhale, rise up, arms stay up, palms face each other, and take a giant step back with your right foot. Right foot is up on your toes. I'm going to turn this way so you can see my feet. You're up on your right toes. So the right heel is up off the mat. Your left knee is bent. Pause here. This is a great balance exercise. Up on the toes. Pause. Take notice of your balance without judging it. Inhale. See if you can get a little more length in your spine. Think about reaching the crown of the head to the ceiling. As you exhale, keep the length in the spine and relax the shoulders. Nice. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lower the arms. Step the back leg forward to meet the front. Inhale, reach tall. Palms face each other. Exhale. Whoops. Step back with your left foot. Up on your left toes. Right knee over right ankle. And settle in. Find your balance. Find something that's not moving to stare at. That will help your balance. Firm your core. Inhale, reach the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale, relax your shoulders. See if you can loosen the left leg just a little bit so the heel falls towards the floor just a little bit more. It's not going to touch the floor, just falling towards the floor. And sink into that right knee. When I come into this pose, I tend to go up on my toes when I first start. And when I settle in, my hips lower towards the floor. My left leg relaxes a little bit. My left heel falls towards the floor. And I can sink into this stretch, feeling the nice stretch in the front of my left hip. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, step the back foot forward and relax. I'm going to face you so you can see me from the front. We're going to do that same pose and add a slight spinal twist. Find your mountain pose. Lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, step back with the right foot up on your right toes, just like we were. See, I'm already wobbling, finding my balance. Pause, slow down, firm your core, breathe, find something to stare at. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relax the shoulders. See if you can sink the hips a little bit lower and allow the right heel to fall towards the mat. Palms together, hands at heart center. Stay working right here if this feels good. This is a great strength and balance pose. If you want to move to the next step, lean forward, gaze down to your left foot. Stay working right here if that feels good. If you would like to add the twist, aim your right elbow towards the outside of your left knee. Pressing right elbow into left knee into right elbow reaching to the ceiling. Bring your gaze from your left foot to the left, about horizon level. Nice strength, balance, all rolled into one pose. Inhale, rotate back to center, palms at heart center. Keep inhaling, rise to standing. Exhale, bring the back foot forward. Relax your hands. And shake out your arms and your feet. Nice work. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left foot steps back. Find that crescent to warrior that we've done a few times already. Inhale, reach the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale, allow your hips to relax towards the floor. Stay working right here, or inhale, reach tall. Exhale, palms together, hands at heart center. Stay working right here, or lean forward, gaze comes to your right foot. Stay here if you'd like. If you want to add the twist, aim your left elbow towards the outside of your right knee. Right knee presses into left elbow presses into the right knee. Gaze is still at the right foot right now. Keep that gaze to the right foot. Keep rotating your chest and your rib cage to the right. Aim your right elbow to the ceiling. And finally, gaze to the right to about horizon line. Notice how that feels in your low back. Nice, gentle spinal twist. Bring your gaze back to your right foot. Rotate center. Rise up. Step the back foot forward. And relax your arms. Nice work. Great opportunity to practice balance and build strength all in one pose. Rotate your ankles, move your feet around to the other side. Come back to mountain pose. I'm going to move into tree pose. Find a nice comfortable place to do tree pose. And on balance poses, you might like to step off your mat. Sometimes the cushion of the mat can throw off your balance, so you might find it more comfortable to be off the mat. So find the place that works for you to have a nice stable base. Begin, shift your weight to your left foot. Use your right foot as a kickstand. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale, firm your belly. Having a nice firm core is going to help your balance. Firm your belly and find your tree pose. And tree pose could be your right sole connecting with your right ankle, and perhaps your right toes are still connected to the mat. That's fine. If you're near a bookcase or a wall and you want to just touch that for stability, that's fine too. Move the right sole to the left calf, or the sole of the right foot can connect with the inner left thigh. And find a position for your arms that challenges you, yet is doable and comfortable. Even shift your arms around in space. Notice how that impacts your balance. Lower your right foot. Do the other side. Shift your weight to your right foot. Use your left foot as a kickstand. Firm your belly and find a focal point. Stare at something that's, in front of you on the floor, or maybe out beyond the room where you're looking, and find something that's not moving that you can stare at. And as you're ready, move the sole of your left foot to your right calf, perhaps to the inner thigh, and find a position for your arms. Notice how moving the arms impacts your balance. And lower your arms and lower.